The Honourable Minister stated earlier that this legislation is part of an omnibus reform package. And they are looking to move away from over-centralization. So at the heart of that package is that desire to move from central control towards decentralization and towards making local government meaningful and effective. Now, local government in Trinidad and Tobago is governed by several pieces of legislation, the most important being the Municipal Corporations Act. Tobago, as we have heard, falls under the Tobago House of Assembly Act, and it has its own special arrangements. In Trinidad, however, the country is divided into 14 municipal corporations, of which there are 3 types: city corporations, regional corporations, and borough corporations. Now, as we've heard, all corporations have the same powers, they have the same responsibilities, they can make policies and bylaws in relation to their functions for their local area. And there's ministerial oversight headed by the Minister of Rural Development and Local Government. As you have also heard from the Honourable Minister, prior to the Municipal Corporations Act, Trinidad and Tobago was divided into 8 counties, which were further subdivided into wards and regions. Tobago was administered as a ward of the St. David County. County councils historically functioned as the administrative bodies for local government. And notwithstanding the Municipal Corporations Act, counties and wards are still reflected in many of our maps. They pop up when lawyers handle conveyancing matters, for example, by having to go to the warden's office. And they played an important role in revenue collection for government. But by and large, however, and certainly from an administrative point of view, counties and wards have been eclipsed by the municipal corporations. And what do these municipal corporations do? Their areas of responsibility are set out at sections 33B and C, 35A, 232, and the 13th schedule of the Municipal Corporations Act. Briefly stated, municipal corporations, whether city, regional, or borough, have statutory responsibility for making bylaws and regulations for their local areas, representing the interests and concerns of citizens within their local area, sport and youth development, recreation grounds and public spaces, spatial planning and buildings, community development and social services, policing via the municipal police, infrastructure development and maintenance, disaster management, distribution of truck-borne water, street management, construction and maintenance of drains and watercourses, nurseries, childcare, and homes for the elderly, regulating the operations and conditions of marketplaces and slaughterhouses, waste removal and management, including development and maintenance of sanitary landfills, maintenance and control of corporation cemeteries and crematoria, bus and taxi shelters. And that is not even a full list. The point I want to make, and this is important not just for this debate, but I would like the listening public to really understand, municipal corporations are responsible for most of the activities impacting citizens in their local communities. Now, my friend, Senator Mark, reminded me about my interest in decentralization. The municipal corporations represent decentralization in action. What is decentralization? It is the transfer of control of activities to local offices or authorities rather than a single authority, and control emanating from central government. When the mover of the motion spoke, he made clear that reform of local government was a key cornerstone. He said that the top priority is local government reform. And because important decision-making activities will impact citizens in the most direct, in the most fundamental way, because municipal corporations will be responsible for planning and crafting suitable strategies to boost the well-being of our local communities, it is vital. It is vital that we give serious consideration to who will represent citizens at the local government level.